Hello, my name is Sarah Dumay, and I'm currently taking Psych 217. It's a counseling theory course. I'm going to be doing a mock section with one of my, I wouldn't say friend, but I'm going to have a patient, and she's soon coming in, Ashley. So before the session, we spoke, and Ashley seemed to tell me she does not have an IDGAF mood. In other terms, do not give a fuck. So today we're gonna figure out what brought Ashley to this point. I mean, I've been told she's a lovely young lady, so let's begin.
Well, hello.
Hi, Ashley. So, do you want to begin, like, what age did this start? No.
I really would not be able to tell you. It's probably been all my life.
All your
honestly.
life. And how old are you?
Oh, I'm 21 at the moment, 22 in December.
So, since birth, you just had this.
For as long as I can remember, pretty much.
Can you go back to first time?
It's really hard to say. It's just, I've always seen everything as it is what it is kind of attitude. That's how I come into a situation. I guess I don't give a fuck is basically me saying whatever happens, happens.
So you don't walk anywhere with any type of expectations?
I feel like when you expect things, when you get let down, it's like a slap in the face, so I'd rather just not expect anything.
Do you see this being a problem in the future?
Not necessarily, because I won't be let down, so therefore I don't have to deal with it. I don't want to expect anything from anyone, and then I don't get what I expected.
Don't you think other individuals expect things from you?
Yeah, they do.
So you know that you expect things, others expect things from you, but you don't expect nothing from nobody else?
No, I do not.
Are you sure there's not a situation at a young age that you can't recall?
I'm not saying that there's not, but I cannot recall if there was. And it's not an issue for me because, as I said, then I have less cares and worries for myself.
Would you like to relate back to like the day in middle school? Because I feel like at that age, that's when the hormones and expectations is there.
I mean, I'm not saying that I never expected anything from anyone. I'm pretty sure at one point I probably did. But as of right now, I cannot recall a moment where I did because I just did not care to.
Are you an only child?
No, I am not.
So you're not an only child?
No.
Do you still have like both of your parents active in your life?
Yes, I do.
So you're not only child, and you have both. So there's no problem in your home. Is this something that happened in school, or has this happened at home, family events?
Well, I honestly would not be able to pinpoint it for you because, as I said, as long as I can remember, I just did not care to care, if that makes sense.
You didn't care to care.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a very genuine, caring person, and I love hard and all of that great stuff, but I'd rather just not expect anything, so.
I have a question. So what would you like to be in the future?
My plan is to become a correctional officer in my near future, and then after that, I will continue schooling to become a juvenile counselor.
Say in a hypothetical world that does not happen to your expectations, wouldn't you be let down?
Yeah, anything is possible.
But isn't that your expectation to become that in the future and to rely on that lifestyle to carry on this?
Yes, it is. But that's on me. I decide whether or not my future will occur. So if it doesn't, then I'm the one to blame.
So your expectations is based off how other people treat you, no?
Not necessarily, because I believe if you want something, you go out there and you get it. And yes, you do have to, interact with people on a daily basis. But when it comes to expecting something from someone, unless that's their actual job, then I don't see the reason for it.
So you have a boyfriend and he does you wrong. You don't expect him to know better.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Okay. So is that all?
I believe so. I guess I just want to clarify that it's not that I don't care, because as I said before, I do care.
So you're a caring person who just don't give a fuck.
Pretty much.
That's a negative correlation. You realize that?
It does seem like a double, I believe, I don't really know what the term is, but it's hard to explain. I care deeply for the ones that I love. I care deeply for pretty much anyone. You need the shirt off my back, I was always the person to give it. But I feel like in this day and time, what the society has become, it's hard to expect anything from anyone. And therefore, I just prefer to keep to myself and worry about myself first and foremost, and then everything else comes later.
So what brings you here today?
My I don't give a fuck attitude.
So are you willing to make like a change towards that?
At this very moment, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know how I would go about a change, so it's really hard to say.
Would you mind if I give you a homework for the week? So next week's session, we can speak about you trying to change this attitude of yours.
As long as it's not harder than my Spanish homework.
I don't think it would be harder than your Spanish homework. Why don't you... Do you build a relationship with other people?
Sometimes.
I want you to build... Not want you. I don't want you to look for a new relationship, but whenever a new relationship approach your way, it don't have to be a physical or something, sexual attractive. It could be any type of relationship. I want you to have expectation and keep that expectation. And I don't want you to just look at this person as just another individual in your life. I want you to look at this person as if they're, I don't know what they expected from you, to be honest. But.
Okay, I'll see what I can do, and I'll get back to you. Is there a time period that we're putting on this?
Since this is the last month of school, let's say before finals, so like 2 weeks.
Okay, so just to go over briefly, I'm supposed to either make a new friend or with an existing friend have an expectation. See, I can't even say the word, so have an expectation for them to fulfill within the next 2 weeks. Basically. That I expect them to fulfill.
Basically. So.
Okay.
Do you have anyone in mind?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming in today.
Well, thank you for seeing me.
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Have a great day.
Thank you. So, I did an approach with a young lady, and as you can see, I think the session went pretty well. It was new, but I think later on in life she would realize that this attitude can hold her back, but it's up to her to realize the difference. But I'm glad to see she's taken a suggestion of making new friends and making new approaches of expectations. Without all, until next week, thank you. Again, I'm Sarah Dumay, and this is Psych 217, Intro into Counseling and Theory.